similar to the Tony Hawk style of games, but this, it's all about the ride. It takes the skateboard game and gives you more of a feeling of what it's like to really skateboard without having to hurl yourself down a flight of stairs and break a bone or anything like that. You don't use a controller, you use the board itself to ride the game. Games have been made to, fit peripherals, and this one, the peripheral has been made and the game has been made to work with it, so the controls are completely like a board, a real skateboard. You kick along the side because it's got sensors that detect that if you're kicking to push yourself to go. When you're in the air, if you move your hand over the front, back, side sensor, it does grabs on those sides of the boards, as well as tilting to steer as you're riding down the road, or tilting in the air to get spins in that direction. I used to skateboard, so it feels great for me to ride it. The inputs you're giving to the board are coming through as you see your character doing the same things. And it's got a lot of stuff going on inside of it that allows it to basically carry over the movements you're making to your character on screen. And it's a great game to kind of get people off the couch and get them up in the middle of their room and, have a good time. There's party mode, basically using the single board. One person goes up, they do their stuff, and then, next person comes up, try to beat, the higher score or better time on a speed run. There's three difficulties, and easy, medium, and hard, and casual is for the people who need a little ease into the game. You're basically on a spline, it guides you through the game. You have to focus more on just the tricks and the key spots rather than steering and leaning back and forth to get to where you're going to go. Confident, there's a visual spline, but you're not tied to that. You can veer off and go to other areas and explore more. And then hardcore, the visual is gone, so you're just on your own and free roam everywhere. The hardcore is for the hardcore skater. You will find that it's tougher to steer, and you have to get to those ramps yourself. You don't have aid at all. So you can tie your tricks together to get the bigger score, but it's not as easy as it was before with the controller, because you are, asked to balance the whole time. So the levels kind of have changed just to fit the way you ride a real board. But then again, once you go into the harder modes, you have the freedom of going wherever you want in those levels. The game will be available for the Wii, the Xbox 360, and the PlayStation 3, and it comes out in November, this holiday. Good to go. It's going to be a fun one.